What's up, guys? It's Ryan with the MXG channel here, and I've got it here, finally, a 2022 KTM SXF Factory Edition. Only problem, it's not mine, it's not the 450 I've been waiting for, it's the 250, but I still want to give you guys a walk around because this is one of the sickest bikes I've ever seen. For some reason, it just jumps out at me way more than the Husky. Let's go take a look at it together, maybe go over some of the highlights. All right, guys, bear with me. I forgot my GoPro, so I don't have hyper smooth. I'm using a cell phone, but I'll do the best I can. So this thing, is it not stunning? I absolutely love all the color, orange frame, orange seat, just orange, all the things. I don't know what it is, but something about this sticks out to me way more than the Husky. I don't know if it's because the Husky is more of a white-black color or because it looks so much more similar to the old generation, but this thing just pops. Absolutely love it. Imagine how much more would pop though with an exhaust and a clutch cover, which we can expect next year for sure. So 2022 250 SXF Factory Edition, guys. If you've been hiding under a rock for the last few months, you'll be happy to know this is an all-new motor. It's an all-new frame. It's an all-new swing arm. It's an all-new subframe. Everything is new on this bike. It's an entirely new platform. Most of the manufacturers, their platforms are on 3 to 4 year cycles. The KTM was the same, 19, 20, 21, 22. This is the 22 Factory Edition, which will show us what the platforms are going to be like in 2023, probably all the way to 2026. And it's sick. I'm extremely happy with it. They've added so many cool features and farkles. The only parts we know for sure that will cross over from this, from the old bike to this, is the front wheel and the handlebars, guys. Virtually everything else is brand new, and it looks sweet. When I first saw a picture of these, I thought, man, does the radiator shroud really extend that far, or is that just an illusion in the photo? It's not an illusion. They do extend that far. I think that was to keep the riders from hooking their boots on the radiator shroud, which I've had quite the issue with on my Cowleys in years past, and hopefully this will resolve that issue. Another thing they did to solve a problem is this front fender is much wider than previous models. They said that people had problems with dirt coming up from the front tire, just coming by the front fender and hitting riders in the face. So they widened this out. You can tell if you're sitting on the bike, it looks much wider than previous models. We could sit here and go over all these parts in details for a long time, guys. I'm gonna hit some highlights with you. And then when my 450 comes in, we will do a much more detailed walk around. We'll go over all these parts and all these improvements one by one in tons of different videos. So maybe if you're new to this channel and you're just finding it, hit the subscribe button. I want to earn your subscription today. So the Factory Edition, obviously you get all the cool bling. You get the Factory Edition wheels. You get the anodized orange triple clamps. You get the ODI soft grips. On any other given year, you would get the Akrapovic slip-on line exhaust. The Henson clutch cover normally doesn't come on first year factory editions, which is why that's not on here. You get the skid plate. You get the orange sprocket, the gold chain. You get the KTM Power Parts front rotor cover. You get the special orange seat cover. I love the orange. When I saw the spy photo of this, I was really hoping they'd actually do it, and it's freaking stunning. That's another cool thing about the model this year. The seat actually slides forward to slide on. That's the bolt that holds it on. So what are some other quick differences we can hit on that KTM did with this new generation? The big thing is the quick shift, guys. There is a sensor on the shift drum. If you're not familiar with the quick shift, there's a sensor on the shift drum that can feel when you start to shift up on this pedal, and it's going to hesitate the ignition for just a split second, a nanosecond. That's going to allow you to shift into gears. That's going to work from second gear up to fifth. So, you know, for a start or whatever, you can turn quick shift on or off right here. And then you've got traction control here, map 1, map 2 right here, white light, green light. So the switches are all new. The quick shift is new. They finally implemented the start and stop switch into the same housing here, which is pretty cool. I was surprised they didn't do this years ago, but they finally did. Really sorry about that jackhammer, guys. Super annoying. We also get a new meter up here that implements the hours and the FI light into one. I even read in a mag somewhere that the fuel level was supposed to be implemented on this or something, and I don't know how. I don't see anything for that, so if anybody knows, maybe you can leave a comment down below. Different bar pad for this year. To touch on the suspension, we've got new updated forks. Yes, your old forks will slide into the clamp. Yes, your old front wheel will work. We've got a new shock. This shock is shorter, but it doesn't lose any travel on the old generation. Also, you can adjust rebound, compression, and high speed all right here with your fingers, no tools. One's here, one's here. Put your rebound down here on the bottom. You can get to it all. You don't have to have a buddy standing with tools anymore. Absolutely sick. Another thing that KTM worked on with these bikes is really cleaning up the wiring harness. Wires have been notoriously messy on dirt bikes in years past, and they're trying to do more automobile style wiring with all the wires very tight and neat looms, and it shows. If you take this seat off, there's tons of room under here. You could actually add more wiring and components if for some reason you wanted to. This airbox cover is a little easier to get off this year. Keep in mind there is a new air filter, and this factory edition does come with the vented plate as well, but on the vented plate you don't get the graphic. It's just blank. On the Husky I did see the graphic, so not sure if that's something we'll get later or not. But huge updates, you know, everything's different. Chassis, motor. We're going to learn much more about this bike in the months and years to come, really. We're going to be riding this platform for a while, so I'm excited to learn about this with you guys. And like I said, stay tuned. When the 450 comes in, we will break down a lot of these details even more so. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything specific you want me to cover, please leave them down below. Hit the red subscribe button. If you really appreciate these videos, guys, then hit that blue join button. I want you guys on my race team. See you in the next one.